back here to Sleevey Field as we get ready for game number 2 between Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders and the Big Red of Wayland. Game number 1 was 22-0 for the Crusaders. And both of these teams are getting ready to warm up. They're trying to make sure that they're warm up at least in the outfield, don't warm up in the infield here. And they're still going through the same pregame ritual here. I'm surprised that they're doing that here with going through the rules explanation once again. And now they're coming in here to prepare some stuff here for the diamond as we get ready here. And this doubleheader, I don't know if they're going to have CWC as the home team both times or not. Justin, I think what we'll do is let's step aside here while they get ready, and let's run a couple of ads as we try and get through our ad set here for game number 2.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served Central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here as we get ready here for game number 2. Leading things off for the Big Red, it's going to be TJ Almond once again. And I'm guessing Jimmy Roncone will be second, and Colt Crochelle will be number 3. On the mound for the Crusaders is number 8, Zach Hoffman. Behind the plate again will be number 10, Lucas Kolker. Hoffman starts things out with a ball to the outside. Over at first base is Jake Van Heerwarden. At second base, I'm not sure who is at second for CWC. Let me see if I can find it here quick. Levi Phillips, that's who I thought it was. That's in there for a strike. Over at short will be Carson Mulder, and over at third will be Landon Smits. Out in the left field will be Cole Arndt. In center field will be Lawson Phillips, and in right is Lucas Greenfield. Fouls that one off, makes the count 1-2. Hoffman getting set. Hit on the ground. Hoffman tries to field it, bounces off of the mound. Mulder comes up firing and makes it. And, I thought Van Heerden pulled his foot, but they're going to say that he held it on there. And 6-3 is the putout for the first out. Brings up number 15, Jimmy Rincon here in game number 2. Hoffman on the delivery, right down the middle in there for a strike. 1-0-1 is the count. Here's pitch number 2. Hit on the ground, hard up the middle. There's going to be a base hit for Rincon to get things started here for the Big Red. And it's going to bring up number 14, Colt Kroschel. Rincon with a big lead over there at first. 1 out still. Fires over is Hoffman. Trying to hold Rincon tight. Hit up into the air. Mulder calls it, grabs a hold of it, gets the out on Kroschel. For the second out, Rincon has to hold over at first base. Brings up number 10, Reese Milkey. First pitch in there is a strike. One and one to Milkey. Reaches out for that one. That's going to be hit into the air. Bad jump over there by Arndt. That's going to be a base hit. And runner in Rincon all the way over to third. Misjudging that one, and 2 hits here now for Wayland.
Good old Texas leaguer right there, Jeff.
Could have had something to do with his son maybe not making a good judgment over there. Plus, hasn't had a lot of games in Arndt for CWC. Just a freshman. Hoffman comes in for a strike with Jay Park. Want me to run that?
No, I got it.
Okay. Rincon going to get caught in a rundown, and he's going to make it safe after a bad throw, and now going over to third. That was an unadvised throw there, too, as the runner advances. And Wayland now takes the lead, 1-0.
So the Big Reds score first, huh, Jeff?
I see that right here, right off the bat. They get things rolling here. And goes down looking for strike number 3 is Jay Park, but the damage was been done here. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and, well, I wonder if you give a throwing error on that. No. No errors and 1 left on. And after 1/2 inning, the Big Red are up 1-0. We'll be back.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our...
Welcome back here. Yes, and it would have, Justin, when Caleb was playing, they were single A.
Okay. Yep.
So just recently they went up to double A just because the population of all the other Legion programs had dropped. We were just talking about the different where the youth for CWC got a chance to play some baseball. Rincon back on the mound here for the Big Red. See, I don't have the roster.
I don't. So there. I mean, it'll be Mulder to lead things off. Phillips, Hoffman, Van Herwarden, Coker, Smits, Greenfield, Arndt, and Phillips. That went in for a strike. It's 1-1. But in the field is Rincon with Milky behind the plate. Crochelle at first. Park at second. Oleman at short. Krista Rist at third. Yishanji in center. And Kane Kim in right. In the left fielder I didn't have entered in because I only have a last name for him.
Oh.
Yep. 2-1. Could pull it up on my phone, though. It was Karai is the last name.
Oh, that it was Kane.
His name's
Number
Kane.
4?
Oh, that's Kane Kim.
Okay. There was a Karai before I saw it. I don't remember where it was at.
It is Kane Karai, too. But he was wearing number 4. Oh, no, that's Kane Kim. That's Kane Kim.
Bill Schwar, I believe it is, right? Number
Well,
12?
there is a Bill Schwar, but he is not out
Okay.
there.
All right.
That's a walk, 5-pitch walk for Lawson Phillips.
That should have been
Or Carson
Carson Mulder. Yep.
Brings up Lawson Phillips.
Yeah. Let's switch seats.
Wait.
I can run the computer. You've got
Okay.
the score sheet in front of you.
Going up and over with my cord.
Okay.
Oh, you want to sit on that chair?
I could try it.
Oh, boy.
Turns to bunt. Runner's going to advance in Carson Mulder. Whoops, there goes my water all over. It's a good thing that there's a paper towel thing over there. We got a cluster going up here too. All right. Runner over at second on the stolen base. Rincon ready to deliver. Hit hard down the foul ball. Just hopped over to the left on the left side of third base. See if the doctor's got a shot here of Lawson Phillips. Oh, and 2.
Crusaders find themselves trailing for the first time today after Jimmy Rincones scored in that top half of the first inning. That one bounced in the dirt, spiked in front of the plate, and Mulder will move up a base on the wild pitch.
Good shot there again by the doctor. Mulder sitting over at third.
Getting much more of the hang of doing this at the same time now.
Yeah, I don't know if it can be done on the regular iPad, but hopefully it can. It does make it a little bit easier, I would think.
Having the 2 screens up on a computer is a little more difficult.
1 and 2 is the count to Phillips. Make that 2 and 2. And the run is going to score. And Carson Mulder. Good job there again by the doctor to follow Rincon there. Got a good shot of the run coming in as well for the Carson Mulder.
Zach Hoffman waits on deck for CWC. Elsewhere on JLS, we got the North Fond du Lac and Lomira game that probably should just be wrapping up.
I would think so. I was going to check and see what I got pulled up for Game Changer. I did see, I believe Amro beat Mayville 3-0. 3-1? Yeah. It's okay, you can say it.
Oh yeah, I guess I have my mic turned on for this one. Got him, Rincon.
Way above the eyes. Lawson Phillips takes a swing at that one and goes down. Brings up number 8, Zach Hoffman. Decides to come back to the regular side of the plate that he normally hits from on the right side. Ball 1 up by the eyes.
9-3 victory for the Oriole Oaks over Lomira.
Yeah, that is a pretty solid team. We're going to get a chance to see him for 3 times in a row here.
Long week of the Oriole Oaks.
That's going to hit off of the helmet of Zach Hoffman. And he'll advance over to first base on the hit by pitch.
Bring up Van Herwarden.
Jacob Van Herwarden coming up to bat.
Had a pretty good game in that first game.
Yeah, very good game.
I see a lot of green on here for Van Herwarden. Means he's hitting the ball a lot.
Well, he advanced, I believe is what that meant. He was able to... Oh, I see what you're looking at. Those are previous games as well, I think, right? Yeah.
4 for 4 and 4 at bats, Jeff. 6 plate appearances with 2 with a walk.
Well, we had Andrew Gettleman who came in. Is that overall?
Yeah.
Is that this game?
No, it should be.
It's overall.
That's yeah, overall.
Yeah.
Whatever 4 games you've done that he's.
I did it.
4 at bats he's had.
We had he was at the Laconia game that we did.
Okay.
But he did hit there too, if I remember correctly. Yep. Obviously, that's what iScore says. Hoffman gets a good jump and it gets a stolen base. And now runner sitting over at second base.
Yep.
It ends up being a balk, so Hoffman is able to advance. Runner over at third.
Now, where is that? Miscellaneous, I'm betting, huh?
I would maybe.
Yep.
For the balk.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the first one I've seen this year.
1-0 is the count. Is that right? Does a balk count as a no? It's a
No,
pitch.
it was already he threw a first pitch ball.
Okay, that's right.
That's with the stolen base.
Inside, just off of the shoes. Van Heerwarden, as the doctor said, is out there dancing. Good shot here by the doctor on third base.
Would he be one that'd be getting ready for the junior senior dance too?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
He's a sophomore.
Well then, that's all I need.
I don't know any of the rules. I don't know if you can get asked by a junior to go to the. I have no clue. 3-0. Ooh, just a little bit high, and drawing the walk is Van Heerwarden. And now runners at the corners. Shot across the diamond, and we just saw Coach Jay Smith there for a second.
Bring up the catcher, Lucas Coker.
It's Van Heerwarden running.
Oh, yeah.
It should be, right?
Yep.
Brings up the left-handed hitting Lucas Coker. Cohen steps off, forces Van Heerwarden to get back.
It's a good teaching moment for Rincon there. Steps off, takes his time, checks the runner at first.
Van Heerwarden dancing. Does not take off. Milky popped out of there as if he was going to fire over. 1-0. Van Heerwarden does take off this time. Rincon lets him go. And that's going to go over the glove of Milky. And that's going to allow for Hoffman to score. Van Heerwarden's going to advance all the way over to third base, standing up. And it's now 2-1 CWC. 2-0 is the count.
No hits yet for CWC. Now scored 2 runs in this inning. Only 1 out. That's strikeout from Phillips.
Coker pops that one up. Ball falls in there for a base hit and an RBI as Van Heerwarden's going to come in. And the single for Lucas Coker. Freshman gets a base hit.
First hit of this second game for CWC. Brings up Landon Smits playing third base in this one. Sun seems to be peeking down here at Schlevy and Waupun.
Coker running for himself.
Looks like it. Didn't see anybody go over there.
Nope, I didn't either. Up to bat
Yep.
is Landon Smits.
I see a number 10 over there, looks like to me.
Okay. Good shot there by the doctor, zooming in on him.
I like that. Sometimes you can get catchers that can run. It's pretty rare, but it does happen.
Hit on the ground in the gap. Base hit for Landon Smits. Booted out there by the left fielder, but ends up holding the runner on. And the runner advances. Nice piece of hitting there by Landon.
Jeff, that is, I think, in high school baseball, the most common hit through the infield on the ground has to go through that 5-6 hole.
Oh, I would think so. That's the one you see most of the time.
Rarely do you see one go through 3-4 hole, up the middle every once in a while, but the 5-6 hole, especially with righties up, they really punch it through that hole.
Brings up now Lucas Greenfield for CWC. Lights are on. In the fair first pitch strike.
Seems to be a rarity today coming from Wayland was that first pitch strike, but Jimmy Rincon fires one in there.
Ball on the outside. 1-1. Shot of Lucas here at the plate.
You know, Jeff, I for such a small school, CWC, they got a ton of kids that play baseball.
Yeah, they have a good number. Good swing right there by Lucas.
I don't see really our smaller schools, that whether it's Oakfield or CWC, that much anymore. I see the more of the bigger schools that we have out of our coverage, and they seem to put together always big numbers.
Lays off of that one. 2-2.
He wanted to.
Yeah.
Every bit of his body wanted to, but his mind said no.
Well, it was a good pitch there by Rincon to bring it up by the eyes. I'm sure that's exactly what he was trying to do. Jacob, you got to let me know when you're done eating there so we can throw a headset on you.
Well, why are you not? Where'd it go? Oh,
It's
it's
right
right there.
Fouls that one off? What do you mean, no? Oh, go ahead and grab something now.
Throw it on. Or you can eat whatever you
Yeah,
want to do.
grab a couple of bites of the
Eat,
sandwich
eat,
here.
Do what you got to do, man.
You had a long day today.
Yeah. Tiger Woods over here. Or like Tiger wish he could. Got him.
Got him a swing, or looking at it, and he gets tagged out, but he didn't have to tag him because there was no base open, so.
Fundamentals. I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
I thought he was going to run him down into the dugout, though. 2 down here for CWC, and now they're going to get a courtesy runner in for Lucas Coker. And that'll be number 23, Ryan Hull. And Rincon must have hit a pitch limit. And we have a pitching change coming here from the Big Red. We're going to step aside and we'll take a break with the Big Red as they have a pitching change.
Monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Sleevey Field. Pitching change here is, was it Crocheld? Is that who you said it was? Okay.
He's up to left-handed Cole Arndt. Oh, breaking ball to start, Jeff. Look at that.
Yeah, that's actually a good pitch to start a lefty on, right? See if he'll chase. Good shot here by the doctor from behind the plate.
CWC scored 3 in the first game in the first inning. Trying to match or beat that number in this one. Now on a 3-0 count is Cole Arndt.
Right there at the ankles or knees. I agree with you. 3-1. But you got to sit dead red out of 3-0. I mean, you're talking fundamentals. That typically is what you would do fundamental-wise. That's going to go behind him, and that's going to allow the runners to take a turn and think about coming home. Ryan Hull turns a little bit, stops, and Arndt draws the walk. So no harm by that wild pitch. Still 2 down here.
Bottom of the order, and Levi Phillips. CWC effectively batted around in this inning.
It's a good thing I'm not keeping my book, because I would have been mad that I had to start a new inning or a new column. Hit into the gap. Good job there by the center fielder to track it down, but then goes off of the glove, and 2 runs are going to score. And the third run, Arndt is going to try and come around. The catcher has got him dead to rights for the third out. Is Cole Arndt coming around and trying to score. Stayed with the doctor, who did a fantastic job with the camera work the entire time right there. 5 runs, Justin, on I don't know how many hits CWC had, but we'll let you wrap that in there.
5 runs, 3 hits, 1 left aboard, and no errors in that half inning. We entered through 1, 5-1 lead for the Crusaders. Back after this.
Discover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to Sleevey Field. 5-1 coming up here in the top of the second inning. CWC with the lead. Leading things off here for the Big Red.
Yishun Ji leading things off, and then it'll be Ziyu, because I don't have a first name for him, and Kane Kim. Due up. So 6, 7, 8. Due up for the Big Red of Cornell. No, Wayland.
Yeah. Cornell got eliminated in the NCAA hockey, of course. That's the only thing that would make a difference. Good swing there. Fouls that one off by Yishun Ji.
Yishun Ji.
Close. Ball on the outside, 1-1. Thanks to Jacob for running and grabbing us just a little bit of bite to eat. Certainly helped. At least me. I don't take a lunch during school, and went home and made sure everything was ready for the broadcast today. Takes and swings at that one and goes down for out number 1 here in the second inning.
Second strikeout for Zach Hoffman. One looking and one swinging so far.
I believe
Bill.
That's Bill.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they said number 7 and then number 12. Yeah, these guys. There's Bill Schwar in there. Smokes one on the ground, a base hit.
right underneath the glove of Landon Smith. I don't know if he didn't see it or what. Maybe the sun. He's got the sunglasses on, but base hit number 3 for the Big Red here in game number 2.
Aggressive, the Big Red are. They're attacking strikes. Brings Kim up, playing right field in this one.
Strike 1. Zach Hoffman doing a good job of throwing strikes, trusting his defense, right? That's the game.
Pull cue on that one off the end of the bat.
Oh, good play there by Phillips to fire it over to Mulder. That was impressive on that turn.
The only reason I'm laughing is because I saw a foot first slide into first base.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
okay.
From Kane Kim.
That's okay. I did not see that. I was looking at it was a great pivot that I saw from Levi Phillips. The fundamentals were solid there. Fired it over to Mulder. And I was waiting to see if Carson was going to hold because there was no chance to get him at first.
Oh, he was hustling down the line, was Kane Kim.
And it was just a slow roller, but again, Levi Phillips did a nice job of getting the lead runner like he needed to. 2 outs here. Right down the middle for number 3, Lucas Christie Rist.
Christie Rist playing third base in this one.
Oh, that's a good base hit. Oh, hops up over the glove. That is going to be a base hit, I think.
There's your sleevey bounce right there.
Oh, man, what's going on here? Oh, and dropped over there by Smits, and the runner advances to second base on the throw. So the Big Red got something working here with runners at second and third.
Good heads-up base running, though. I mean, I think we've seen this a couple times from the Big Red, in CWC, but the second that throw goes and it's going to third or whatever, that guy on first, he's going to second.
Yeah, good aggressive base running. That's going to be hit into the air right at the center fielder in Lawson Phillips for the Crusaders. And they get the third out. No runs.
On a pair of hits and no errors. 2 left aboard. We head to bottom of the second through 1.5. 5-1 Crusaders.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer.
Welcome back to Sleevey Field here in Waupun.
Leading things off for CWC, it's going to be number 6, Carson Mulder.
Takes a first pitch ball.
Who's on deck?
On deck is Lawson Phillips.
And in the hole?
And Zach Hoffman in the hole. Pitch on the way from Kroschel.
3-0. In the dirt.
You know, Jeff, I am all for fundamentals and learning this fundamentals thing, but there's a point where you just tell your guys, just swing. If it's close, just swing.
Mulder takes it off the back of the helmet and advances to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there, Justin, at all. I think that there is the opportunity here for CWC to work on taking some swings of balls that are outside of the zone and trying to make contact, which is also a part of the game when you may need to.
Lawson Phillips steps in, takes a first pitch ball. Mulder advances to second base, and the throw just a little bit wide.
Yeah, Milky did not get a good throw. And here's the fundamentals that you're talking about here also for Wayland. You just have to assume that your second baseman is going to get there.
Pitch coming from Kroschel and called ball again, 2-0.
You're right. As a catcher, you just release it. If they're not there, it's not your fault.
Right.
It's not your fault.
Phillips watches another pitch down in the dirt. Mulder stays put at second. Think Phillips will have a red light all the way on this next pitch.
Might be the best pitch you'll see.
Kroschel deals and called strike.
That was a nice pitch there from Kroschel. Took a little bit off of it and then actually broke a little bit.
Had a little bit of a late movement onto it.
Yep. Oh, jeez, now that. Oh.
Kroschel spins back and fires back to second base. Bounces it, but good thing shortstop was there and grabs it before it gets any damage.
It's a nice pick back there by T.J. Alaman.
That is pure luck. I mean, when he threw that one, I thought it was going into center field, and I couldn't believe it.
Kroschel deals and is called strike. 3-2 full count.
Stolen base for Mulder.
He took off pretty early.
Yeah, Kroschel didn't even start his motion when he left.
Kroschel deals. Outside, ball 4 for Lawson Phillips.
Boy, he did not miss by much on that pitch.
Brings up Zach Hoffman with Jake Van Herwarden.
Van
Herwarden, yeah.
Van Herwarden coming up. My apologies for putting you in that situation, Jacob.
Kroschel deals. Phillips takes second base with no contestment.
Defensive indifference.
There you go.
As a catcher, we love those because it doesn't go against our stats for stolen bases.
That's going to be a wild
Kroschel
pitch.
deals, wild pitch, and Mulder steps on home base for another run for CWC. 6-1 here at the bottom of the 2.
CWC with still only 3 hits in this game. He scored 6 runs, just being patient at the plate.
And they only had 9 hits in the last game. Run's going to score in. Lawson Phillips comes all the way around, and it's now 7-1 here in the bottom of the second.
I think they're going to call it a foul ball, maybe.
Nope, I think these.
They're talking about something.
Where he's standing when
when
Phillips was coming home. That's what the umpire was explaining to the left-handed pitcher, Kroschel.
Yeah, where he was standing, it would have had a chance that the umpire couldn't see the call, as well as possibly getting run over as well. I believe that's what he was trying to coach him.
Kroschel deals on the 1 and 2 and swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, the bottom of the second.
Good pitch there by Kroschel. Brings up number 32, Jake Van Herwarden.
First strikeout for Kroschel since coming in this one.
Van Herwarden steps in on the right side. Kroschel deals and ball low.
Pick back there by Reese Melky.
Kroschel deals, ball inside.
And Harewarden walked in his first at bat.
Lucas Coker on deck, and Landon Smits is in the hole. Kroschel deals just a bit outside, called ball 3.
Coker pool cued one out to left center his last time up for an RBI single.
Waiting to see the doctor to get that camera rolling on a 3-0. Van Harewarden swinging.
I see him munching over there.
Oh, still okay.
He's hungry. He's a hungry guy. He's eating his chips.
Kroschel deals and called strike 2. 3-2 full count for Harewarden.
Nice breaking ball right there from Kroschel.
It's almost like every pitch he's throwing is a breaking ball.
Kroschel deals, Harewarden skies one out to right field and gets over the right fielder's head. Harewarden turns and looking for second, gets in there standing up.
Bobbled out there in the outfield. I think he may have had a chance to make a play at second if he doesn't bobble that one. But yeah, he was playing a little shallow and then hitting in that right center gap.
Brings up Lucas Coker, the catcher for the Crusaders.
RBI single in his last at bat. Again, that pool cued one out to left center.
Kroschel deals and low ball 1.
Just missed on that one. Didn't miss by much.
That's going to be spiked into the dirt. Van Harewarden will advance over to third. Two and one is the count.
2-0 is the count.
Got to learn not to trust the scoreboard. I got to trust my
me.
guys here.
I'm on it.
I know. It's so hard.
We got
Kroschel deals and Coker takes a called strike on the outside corner.
2 and 1, just like I said.
Kroschel deals again and ball outside. 3-1. Only one down here in the bottom of the second.
Just one hit so far in this inning for CWC.
Coker swings and fouls it off. Landon Smits waiting on deck.
He's got a piece of that one, did Coker.
Kroschel doesn't have a ton of speed on the ball, but at least he's throwing strikes. Right at the right fielder. No, that's going to drop in there for his second base hit, and that's going to be another RBI as Van Harewarden's going to score on that hit. And the Crusaders are now up 8-1 here in the bottom of the second.
Couple RBIs for Lucas Coker now, and that courtesy runner will come right in for him. It will be Ryan Hall.
Brings up Landon Smits with Lucas Greenfield on deck.
Not charging?
Nope.
Smits takes a low ball. Hall takes off for second and throws wide.
I think you got to unplug it here and kind of tilt it up because it's that iPad.
It was working before, that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I know. It's
1-0 count coming to Smits. Pitch dealt just outside.
Sun really bad over on the left side of the field. That's going to go behind Landon Smits, and it allows Ryan Hall to advance over to third.
I tell you, though, I mean, starting to feel like summer. This weather's got me all kinds of confused after the last couple
I
weeks.
hear you. Yeah, but you should have a great morning tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's going to be perfect. Going to be a nice little dew on the grass. Going to be about 60 degrees, and there's going to be a dead turkey laying there.
You hope.
Kroschel deals ball high, and that's ball 4. So Smits will take his base at first base, and runners on the corners coming up for Greenfield.
I didn't show you, Jeff, when I left. My dad sent me a picture of a Tom walking by the camera.
Nice. There you go.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I saw the other day.
Greenfield steps in and swings and fouls off the first pitch.
CWC's got a lot of lefties, Jeff.
They have the opportunity, to get them into the lineup here.
Smits off first, takes off for second. Ball dealt and wild pitch gets behind the catcher. Ryan Hall will step on home base.
It's now 9-1 for the Crusaders. One and one is the count with one out.
Pitch dealt by Kroschel, and it's called first pitch strike. Or 2-1.
1-2.
1-2. Kroschel deals and little bouncer fielded by the pitcher. Ball is thrown and gets underneath the glove of, is that
Rincon?
Rincon.
Coming all the way around to score is Landon Smits. Base hit there for Lucas Greenfield.
That was always going to be a tough play.
Yeah. Especially
for Kroschel as a lefty.
Right. The left-handed pitcher and a left-handed batter who's running down the line. Again, you got those early steps. And Lucas Greenfield did a nice job.
First pitch dealt to Arndt. The ball low. Kroschel deals and Arndt swings and misses on that one.
Arndt walked in his last at-bat. Now 42 pitches since entering for Kroschel. 25 balls, 17 strikes.
Arndt got thrown out at home.
Kroschel deals and goes over Arndt's head, but Greenfield leads off of first. Here in the bottom of the second.
5 spot in both innings for the Crusaders so far.
Kroschel deals, bounces it before the batter's box. Great pick by the catcher.
Yeah, Milky with a nice job out there reaching out and grabbing a hold of it.
Still only one out here.
Ball sails over Arndt's head, and that's ball 4. And CWC is not going to contest on the wild pitch.
Brings up the bottom of the order, Levi Phillips. Singled in his last at-bat, which led to Arndt getting thrown out to end that last half inning.
Runners on first and second, one down here in the bottom of the second.
3 hits so far in this inning for the Crusaders.
Carson Mulder waits on deck, as well as Lawson Phillips in the hole. First pitch to Levi Phillips goes behind his feet.
Boy, well, that is still a nice snag there by
Milky. It's a good pick. I'd like to see him move his body in front of it, but if he's getting it with a glove, I don't care that much.
Runners stand off of first and second. Kroschel deals, steps off. Keeps the runners in check. Kroschel deals behind Levi Phillips yet again.
Justin, what was that pitch count you had before?
Well, it's 47 now.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
25-17, and it was 42 at the time. Now it's
Right.
30-17.
Yeah.
So I think I jinxed him by saying he was throwing a fair amount of strikes.
But it's only a jinx if you believe in a jinx.
Kroschel deals and ball outside, but Greenfield takes off and catcher throws down, but called safe.
Stolen base there by Lucas Greenfield.
Arndt as well moves up to second.
Actually, it was a pretty good play down there, throwing down there. I thought he had him in time.
Thought he had him tagged in the back as well.
Kroschel deals and ball 4 to Levi Phillips. Brings up back up the top of the order in Carson Mulder.
Who led off this inning?
With Lawson Phillips on deck and Zach Hoffman in the hole.
And seeming we're going to have the left fielder come in and pitch, or center fielder. We're going to take a short break. Back after this.
Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun, patio, looking good, weather looking good, right?
New furniture, so come check it out. Those wobbly tall tables, gone. Yeah. New, nice, shorter furniture, something that's a little bit more comfortable to sit around in. We're trying to have positive vibes for nice weather right now, so come out, check out our new furniture. Hopefully the sun and the weather comes with it, and we can all spend the rest of the summer out on the patio enjoying a nice cold beer.
Yes, doing your part, of course. Talk about some of this stuff on the beverage line here.
Yeah, we've got, obviously, the Yingling's been here. It's been doing great. So if you haven't ever tried Yingling, come check it out. We have the Yingling Flight in bottles also. Great tap lines of a bunch of different flavors of beer, 3 different IPAs, and also featuring an IPA from the Hoya Hop House.
Very good. Of course, Brewers back on track here and taking a peek at the NFL draft, too.
The draft is on Thursday night, so come check that out. Got our canned beer special on Thursday night, and sit down and watch an appetizer. Won't get to see the Packers pick right now, we don't think, but it'll be some fun stuff to watch either way.
Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Thank you, sir.
Have a great week, Nick.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be...
Welcome back to Schleve Field here in Waupun. Couple more warm-up pitches coming from Yishanji. And Carson Mulder will step in to the batter's box as the first batter for Yishanji.
Bases juice with 1 down.
Yishanji deals to Carson Mulder, and ball just a little bit high. Doctor signing off, and Yishanji delivers ball low, bounces in front of the catcher, keeps it in front of him.
I think we might see CWC just go station to station now.
Two-0 pitch delivered, and Mulder gets a hold of that one, flies it out to left field, goes through the glove of the left fielder, and Greenfield and Arndt will score for CWC. Levi Phillips moves up to third, and Mulder gets a stand-up double. Brings up Lawson Phillips here for the Crusaders.
Now a 7 spot in this inning for CWC. 12-1 in the bottom of the second.
Pitch to Phillips. Called strike on the outside corner.
Yishanji coming in throwing some strikes.
Yishanji delivers and fouled back into the fencing right above us. 0-2 to Lawson Phillips. 1 down still in the bottom of the second. With Zach Hoffman waiting on deck. 1-2. Pitch delivered. Phillips skies it into right field and gets down between the right fielder. Fires it in, and Levi Phillips will score. And runners now still on second and third base. Brings up Zach Hoffman doing the pitching today.
Now 13-1 Crusaders.
Pitch delivered from Yishan G and called strike on the outside corner, and that's a pitch that he's gotten away with a couple times. Yishan G delivers, and it hits off of Carson Mulder. Zach Hoffman may have also gotten the catcher. Milky's standing up, laboring his arm a little bit. Courtesy runner coming in for Hoffman. It's number 28.
Looks like Rincone's going to come in to catch as that one hit.
Siegel.
That one hit Milky in a bad spot. We'll take a short break. Back after this.
Comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation,
Welcome back here to Schlevy Field here in Waupun. Yishan G delivers. First pitch low, and Mulder will come in to score. Number 10, Lucas Kolker and Landon Schmitz waiting. Yishan G delivers and goes low outside. 2-0 count. Bottom of the second, only one down yet. Yishan G delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike. Rincon back doing the catching for the Big Red. Van Harewarden awaits the pitch and ball outside, gets past Rincon, and Lawson Phillips will score. Van Harewarden steps back in, takes his time, then steps back in. Yishan G delivers. The 3-1 pitch, called strike on the outside, makes it a 3-2 full count. Now 15-1 for the Crusaders over the Big Red. Yishan G delivers, ball inside. Van Harewarden gets first base, and number 28, that is Siegel, the courtesy runner, comes around and scores. See Hoffman over there just trying to stay loose, throwing back and forth with a teammate.
It's now an 11-run inning.
Brings up Lucas Kolker.
I don't know. Did I mess that up? Is it 16?
The
Yeah,
catcher.
it is. Should be 16, right? They just didn't put it on the board yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still one down here in the bottom of the second. Yishan G delivers to Kolker. Balled outside. 1-0. Time called by Blue. Taking a look at the baseball.
Got a gash in it.
Gets Yishan Ji a new one. I'm trying to help him learn. Kolker steps in. Van Harewarden off first base. Yishan Ji deals. Ball on the outside call. Two-0. G delivers to Kolker and ball low. Van Harewarden off of first base. Pitch dealt and gets by the catcher, Rincon, and it's ball forward for Kolker.
One at a time for CWC now. Still only one out.
Number 15 steps in for the Crusaders. 15 steps in for the Crusaders.
Be Eli Senhen? Senhen, all right. Why is there two E's? Senhen steps in. I think he got in that bat in the last game, if I remember correctly.
Ryan Hall goes to first base for courtesy runner.
I think we're not doing a paper book today because that would be all kinds of messed up.
Eli Senhen steps in for the Crusaders with Van Harewarden and Hall off of first and second. First pitch to Senhen goes wide and gets past Rincon again. Runners advance to second and third base. Lucas Greenfield waits on deck with Cole Arndt in the hole. Senhen watches a ball up high for a 2-0 count. Yishanji delivers. Ball called high. 3-0 count now. G delivers. Ball outside, ball forward to Senhen. He gets first base. Brings up Lucas Greenfield, the right fielder. Last time he had a single bouncing in the infield. Pitcher just couldn't make a play on it. Bases are drunk for Greenfield. First pitch called low as a strike. Yishanji delivers. Ball low, bounces off the plate. Catcher loses it.
CWC not going anywhere anymore.
16-1 in the bottom of the 2. With 1 down. Yishanji delivers outside, bounces in the dirt. Greenfield now with a 2-1 count. Greenfield steps in for the 2-1. Yishanji delivers and fouled back by Greenfield over the fencing.
I like Greenfield's approach at the plate. He's swinging. I'm all for it. It's 16-1. Swing the bat. Kind of where I'm at. I think that should be everybody. Even if that's a mentality thing, and that's a thing that gets lost in baseball a little bit.
And the 3-2 count now. Full count for Greenfield. Cole Arndt and Levi Phillips wait. Yishanji delivers. Inside ball. Ball forward for Greenfield. Walks across Van Herwarden. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Cole Arndt. That will be number 20. Bryce Billy. With who will it be on deck?
Don't know yet. Haven't gotten that far.
It'll be Levi Phillips.
Maybe. It may be Levi Phillips on deck. It's not going to be.
Mine, that's number 16 on deck. First pitch fouled off towards the third base side. Bryce Billy waits on the box for the next dealing.
Andrew Gettleman waits on deck for CWC.
Yishanji delivers. Ball just over the head of Billy. Billy waits. Ball delivered outside. 2-1. 1 down still here in the bottom of the second. 17-1. Crusaders over the Big Red so far. Yishanji delivers and ball gets past Rincon, but Crusaders just staying put.
12-run, bottom of the second for the Crusaders. Still only one out.
3-1 count coming to Billy. Ishunji delivers. Fouled back into the fencing. Ball fires all the way back up to the umpire. Off the fence. Now 3-2 full count. Ishunji delivers. Billy smacks one out to center field. Center fielder's there to make the catch. Tagging up from third is Hall. Comes across.
So a sac fly for Bryce Billy.
Brings up Andrew Gettleman.
Finally get that second out of that inning that the Big Red have been much, it's been much anticipated for folks.
First pitch to Gettleman, gets behind Rincon for a ball.
(18-1) now, a 13 spot in the bottom of the second here for the Crusaders.
Gettleman awaits. Pitch fired by Yi Chun-ji, catches the outside corner. Called strike. (1-1), 2 down in the bottom of the second. Pitch by Yi Chun-ji hits the right batter box. 2-1 now. Gettleman steps back in. Pitch dealt to Gettleman, goes high. 3-1 count. Ishunji delivers, goes high once again. And Gettleman gets a base on balls. Brings up number 6, Carson Mulder, the shortstop.
For the second time this inning.
Bases once again are loaded for the Crusaders. Mulder takes the first pitch, strike. Lawson Phillips waits on deck. Next pitch dealt just outside. 1-1. Pitch to Mulder. Fouled back. He wanted every bit of that and got early on it. CWC dugout giving him crap about the moan. Ishunji delivers. Mulder out in front of it, bounces it. Ishunji tries to fire it over, but the first baseman jumps up to make the catch, and it's a safe. Brings up Lawson Phillips with the bases loaded. Zach Hoffman waits on deck. Now a 19-1 game in the bottom of the second with 2 down, and it's been a 14-run second inning for the Crusaders. Pitch dealt to Lawson, popped up, and Park Park gives up on it, but Rincon makes a hustle for it, but cannot get to it.
Great effort. Great effort.
Especially by a catcher.
What are you saying, Jacob? Catchers don't put in effort back there?
0-1 pitch to Phillips. Ball outside. 1-1. 2 down in the bottom of the second.
Just think this game at one point was tied 1-1.
Pitch dealt to Phillips just low in the dirt, and 2-1 now. Ishunji delivers. Outside, gets past Rincon, and Crusaders do not contest. Greenfield, Gettleman, and Mulder all off of first, second, and third.
Not really off much of the base at all, are they?
Pitch dealt by Ishunji over the head of Lawson Phillips and tosses the bat over in a little bit of frustration.
And looks like Wayland's coach going to go have a conversation and have a new pitcher. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Crusader Boosters, we are CWC.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at Lidke.
Welcome back to Schlevy Field here in Waupun. Justin with a little bit of a eardrum issue. Coming in to pitch for the Wayland Big Red is Kane Kim, and Zach Hoffman just swings at that one. I think Coach Phillips told him, just swing if it's there. Anywhere near you, just swing. Second pitch dealt is 1-1, as it was called the ball. Pitch to Hoffman. Goes over his head. 2-1. 2 outs. 20-1 in the bottom of the second. Kim deals again. Ball outside. Hoffman awaits the 3-1 pitch. Delivers, and Hoffman fouls it off. 3-2. Full count with 2 outs.
One strike away from getting out of this one.
Hoffman awaits. Kim deals. Ball up top and walks Hoffman.
A 16-run inning for the Crusaders. Now 20 unanswered runs from the Crusaders of CWC. 21-1.
Jake Van Herwarden steps in. Swings on the first pitch right down the middle.
Herwarden.
0-1. Van Herwarden waits. Ball outside. 1-1. It's going to be dark when we get done.
It is dark.
Kim delivers ball in the dirt. 2-1 now. Bottom of the second, 2 down. Waiting on deck is Lucas Kolker. Pitch dealt to Van Herwarden. Swings and a misses. 2-2. And deuces are wild now. In the second inning. Pitch dealt up high. 3-2. Full count to Van Herwarden.
Thought he drew his walk. Started walking to first.
Van Herwarden.
The umpire, not the scoreboard.
Van Herwarden steps back in. Kim delivers. And it hits him right on the back.
Twenty-two to 1 now. Crusaders chugging towards that 20-run inning.
Lucas Kolker steps in for the Crusaders.
Kolker singled and walked in this inning.
Kim delivers and Kolker swings. Oh, 1. Kim delivers. Kolker watches the ball high. 1-1. Kim deals and gets Kolker with the off speed.
Violent swings from Lucas Kolker right now.
With a 1-2. Kim delivers. Kolker gets a hold of that one, puts it in the gap out and right. Never mind, caught by the center fielder in right center. And gets him out of the inning. 22-1. We'll take a short break and come back with the top of the third.
We got a recap of that inning. In the bottom of the second, 17-run score on 6 hits. They leave 3 aboard. It's 22-1 through 2. Back with the top of the third after this.
Number.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Welcome back here to Schlevy Field here in Waupun. Crusaders take the field for the top of the third.
Hey, in other news around also in Wisconsin, the Brewers lead 8-1 over the Detroit Tigers.
And a little conversation happening between Wayland's coach and the umpire. Maybe getting a little bit of subs in.
Number 20 is going to bat. Don't have a name for him, but he's number 20.
Didn't get a name the second time around either, huh?
Nope. I didn't ask. It was Cam.
Oh, I know. No, I'm just saying that he didn't put it on the
That's on
back of the sheet.
The doctor.
No, it's not. It's on the coach should be giving us that information. Not pulling
Infield
any
playing
punches.
a little bit of catch while we wait for the substitutions. Looks like we will have number 20 and number
7 again?
Number
Yep,
7.
Number 7 again? I don't got a number for him either.
Name. You have a number. It's not a name.
I have no name for him either.
Or number 19 or number 5.
Yep.
So Hoffman steps in for the top of the third. Deals to number 20. Fouls it off.
First pitch swinging. Good approach from the young man.
0-1. Hoffman deals. Throws in a swinging strike by number 20.
We're getting a little bit of a dew out there, I wonder, because it looks like the lens has got a little bit of dew on it.
Number 20 puts it in play, and Hoffman picks it up and just tags him. So 1 down in the top of the third. Number 7 steps in. Gives a little wave to the CWC dugout. First, called him on the swing from the pitch of Hoffman. 0-1. Pitch dealt low from Hoffman. 1-1. Hoffman deals. Put in play. by number 7.
I think it hit his fingers.
Way it looks is it hit his hands.
Yeah, hit him on the watch is what it looked like. And unfortunately, for somebody who doesn't know the game, right, that is considered a part of the bat. Now he's got to take a look and see if he split his finger open at all. Doesn't look like it, but I'm sure that's stinging like crazy.
Number 19 steps in for the Big Red.
Is that John Doe? I think that's John Doe up here to bat.
John Doe, yeah.
Hoffman deals first pitch strike.
I don't know what else to call him.
Number 19 puts it in play right back to Hoffman once again, and Hoffman tags him for the out.
3 unassisted plays by the pitcher. That doesn't happen very often.
Almost never happens in baseball.
And they're going to call it 22-1 is your final after 3.
All right.
Mostly after 2.5. We'll take a quick break and
now we'll wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up. 9 hits for the Crusaders, 22 runs scored for them. Zach Hoffman throws 3 full innings with 2 strikeouts and a couple of unassisted putouts. Don't see that very often. A bunch of RBIs for a bunch of people. 3 for Carson Mulder, 2 for Phillips, 2 for Coker, 2 for Levi Phillips, and then 1 a bunch across the board. The Crusaders pick up a victory. 2 pair of victories, 22-1 in this one. And Jeff, what was the last one?
22-0.
That one was 22-0 too?
I believe so.
No. Yeah. All right. The Crusaders pick up a pair of victories. We're going to have tomorrow we have Oakfield North Fond du Lac Co-op against Lourdes baseball.
Yep, here on Jeff's live stream and on Radio Plus. So, yep, that'll be a fantastic game. And then on Thursday, we've got a full slate of games as well. I believe that we've got North Fond du Lac. Oh, you can read it off.
Lamira and North Fond du Lac will play again as they played tonight. They'll play at Oakfield, or at North Fond du Lac / Oakfield. Campbellsport and Laconia will play, and they'll all be at that one. In baseball and then softball, you'll have a doubleheader as Oakfield takes on Dodgeland.
Yeah, exactly.
CWC's having fun in front of our outfield camera.
Yeah. And then on Friday, we got Wayland at Oakfield softball, as well as Random Lake at Lamira baseball. And then Saturday, a pair of Mayville games. Softball, it'll be Xavier taking on Mayville and Houstonford taking on Mayville as well. I want to thank Jeff for letting us come on over. My game got canceled today on unforeseen issues with too many injuries for a team. Won't see that very often in the baseball, softball season, but another great slate of games again today. North Fond du Lac picked up a victory against Lamira at Lamira. Mackay and Dom were over there, and then here CWC picks up a pair of wins. Jeff, got anything else?
I do not. Again, want to thank you guys for the fantastic job once again and getting some opportunity here to call some baseball here, finally with the weather being able to turn. We hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast here. One of the things that we do on Jeff's live stream and Radio Plus, or in cooperation with Radio Plus, before we wrap things up here, we end with a prayer. So if you'd like to join me here, please. Heavenly Father, we want to give you all the thanks and praise for this wonderful day that you created for us and the opportunity that we had to bring glory to you. Lord, we are so blessed and thankful here at Jeff's live stream to have this opportunity to be able to showcase these amazing creatures that you have created here from both Wayland and Central Wisconsin Christian today, as well as from North Fond du Lac, Oakfield, and Lamira, the games that we were there. And Heavenly Father, we are so thankful that we've had one more opportunity to bring glory to you. We ask that we continue to have this opportunity to continue to praise you and to continue to bring glory to your name. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks again for joining us here on the broadcast. Here, Jeff Sauer signing off with Justin Schwartzmiller and Jacob here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All-Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,